We are live. I think we're live. All right. Let's open the project real quick. So what are we gonna do today? So we're gonna do a couple things today. Hey, sup, Amelis? Nice to see you again. I am very tired. I want to make a new email. Amelis, I can answer that in two ways. I don't know what to expect anymore, Amelis. But so I wanted to just do something really quickly first before I implement like new stuff, which will most likely be like the actual matchmaking stuff. I just want to do a couple things. I want to make a new like dummy Google account and kind of just test what we did yesterday. And I also want to just look at the CloudWatch logs very closely. Specifically for kind of basically like yesterday we made a function that would create some some player data. I just want to make sure that still works. Yeah, still dead, but I think tomorrow I will feel a lot better. I will definitely be more awake tomorrow, and that's when we're gonna go ham. I'm feeling really good about this weekend because we actually know how to make Lambda integrated APIs now, so that's really good. Authorized Lambda integrated APIs, so that is good. Taj Games. I knew you're a man of culture. You know lines from the best game or from the best movie in the world. Okay, I made a dummy email. So I want to do a couple things. So let me bring up CloudWatch because that's very, very important. Oh, wow, we got a few people on the stream today. It's good to see you guys. So I gotta sign into my AWS account. Good to see you guys. Nothing much, Taj. How are you? How are you this night, morning, afternoon, day? I'm just a little tired, but I still want to get some work done, so we'll do something very small today. Alright, we logged in. So let's bring up some CloudWatch. How is everything going? All fine? Yeah, I would say I think we're making good progress. I know it's been a little slow, but I think this weekend I think we're actually going to finally finish the matchmaking, and that's pretty much like the bulk. Like that's pretty much it. Like after that it's really just really after that it's kind of just I just need to test it and maybe. Wow, 10:07. That's crazy. Huge time zone gap. But yeah, I think we're making good progress. Just gotta honor what I need to do. Okay, I think it's good. Let me do one thing. So I want to, when I run this project, so we sign in, but the problem is because the username and all that stuff is cached, it doesn't actually prompt me for a login. I still have to find out why that is. I probably won't worry about that today, honestly. I have an issue in the GitHub repo, so I will eventually look at it, but I think for now that's fine. Um, okay. So I'm gonna test this on a dummy account now. So I'm just gonna delete the web cache folder. Thank you, Taj. Thank you, man. And thank you, honestly, like thank you for just contributing to our Discord, because like that honestly really helps motivate us. So, and thank you for dropping by the stream. Like anyone who just drops by, even if it's for like a minute or like 100 minutes, I appreciate all of it, and I appreciate like any messages in the Discord. So it's really awesome. So yeah. So let me restart this project because I want it to actually prompt me to log in again. So that's the key. And in the meantime, I'll open up DynamoDB in like the AWS console for DynamoDB. Okay, so that's this guy, tables, player data. So we got this guy. Actually, hold on. Let me. All right, I have so much junk in here. Sometimes I feel my desk is really wide, but in reality it's not when I realize how much clutter's on it. So that's... Oh, I don't know if you guys hear that. That's the sound of aluminum foil. Okay, let's run this. So I got rid of the web cache folder, so when I click on continue with Google, it's going to prompt me this time. See? And I made like a dummy email this time too, so... Yes, feel free to spam that email. I will never use it. See, to continue, Google will share your name, email address, language preference, and profile picture with AmazonCognito.com. Yes, Taj, of course. And I think I talked with Pivot about this because I know Pivot is really eager, and I think Leo is really eager as well to like all of us combine forces and make the game like much better. Yeah, I'll follow you. Actually, I'll do that right now. Um, I think it's awesome. It's just we're so close to finishing these tutorials, and I like to just focus on one thing at a time. So once these tutorials are done, I'm gonna say like honestly a week, maybe two at the most, and that after that it will just be Fortnite clone. Like these streams will just be Fortnite clone, and then we're gonna give that like another go. And trust me, we're gonna go ham on that. Like I'm excited. Um, Taj Games. I think this is. Wait, is this you? Taj. Oh, Taj Fake. Taj Fake. I just looked up Taj Games because I thought that was you. I like that. Where the F is my big club, man. I like that Twitter description. Thank you, Taj. I just saw your last tweet. No, but that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I think honestly. Oh no, Taj. I absolutely don't mind following. Don't mind following at all. Um, but yeah, no, that's awesome that you and Pivot are great friends too. I'm shocked. I was actually shocked that your time zone, because I know Pivot's like kind of in like that UK area, so I thought you guys would be in similar time zones. But I think it's even cooler that you guys are far away from each other and you guys are very close friends. I think that's really cool. If I click next. Oh boy, response from retrieve player data. I got nothing. That's bad. Huh. But it still added it. Why did it? Am I not doing wait? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so the very, 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 very first time. So I still have to actually get the item. So I have to do it again. Okay, let me do it again. So upon the very first time a user like signs into Amazon or signs into this client, they're gonna call this Lambda API, and it's gonna query DynamoDB, the player data table. It's gonna find there's nothing in there, and it will actually write, a new item for that user in the player data table. Problem is, I still want to return, that newly added data back to the client, and the only way to do that is to literally query again. So, which is fine since I'm just gonna use the same parameters. Yeah, it should be fine. So let me, I'm sure this time it'll work. I just want to make sure, so if it already exists. Yeah, see, now it's there. So I need to repackage that and then re-upload that. AWS Lambda. Whew, man, I am tired. I can't wait till tomorrow, though. Once I'm re-energized. It's funny, I was talking to Legit about this. Honestly, Taj, if you want my honest opinion, understanding and reading code nowadays is actually more valuable than writing code. I honestly believe that because now we have, it's kind of like, after, like, the internet blew up in the 90s, like, how once the internet came about and the new information age started, they were kind of just saying how we have too much information. But ever since like the popularization of the computer science like major in colleges as well as in employment, there's now too much code out there, believe it or not, which has led to a lot of automation of writing code. So it's not really about writing code. I actually think understanding code is actually much more valuable in today's world. um, that's just my opinion though. Alright, so this is retrieve player data. Upload a zip. Maybe I'm wrong though. I could be very wrong about that. So we're gonna save that. Bruh. What is the bruh? Bruh. I actually just want to check one thing. I want to delete the web cache folder again. I don't think I tested this Lambda API with a signing into an account that already has an entry in the player data table. So let me try that real quick. So this wasn't save. Yeah, I gotta find a way just not to cache this stuff because it's really not worth it, honestly. Okay, let's start it again. Yeah, I just want to keep testing this though, because I want to test as many edge cases as I possibly can. I know I can't always account for every single edge case, but like it's just good to just test. I mean, might as well. So I'll do our other test email. Yeah, so it definitely works with existing users in the table. That's for sure. And just in case, I want to look at the CloudWatch logs as well. I think it's also slow because of the slow because I'm doing a lot of console logs, which I should honestly probably get rid of, to be quite honest. Okay, so let me quick. Okay, so that worked. Let me just quickly make a new let me make a new dummy email once again. Another dummy email. And do that off screen, of course. I have way too many dummy emails. Ooh. But this will be good for later anyway, so. Because I need to test this anyway eventually. Oh, sorry, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Oh shoot, I forgot. I had to, speaking of Twitter, I have to tweet out the I keep forgetting. I have to make it a habit to actually use Twitter, but I have to tweet out the stream. I always forget that we are live. Continuing our matchmaking work. Okay, just tweeted it out. Nice. Okay, so yeah, let me make a new email. Oh wait, phone number is optional. I did not know that. I didn't know all of these things were optional. Okay, I think I made a new account. Alright, I made a new account. Alright, let's restart the project. Now, if I sign in with a brand new account that has never signed into this Unreal Engine project before, it should just give me the player data. No questions asked. So let's try this time again. Oh, I thought I deleted it. I forgot to delete the web cache folder. Probably did. M1, welcome, sir. Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Good to see the M1. Alright. Yeah, that web cache is annoying, but I won't deal with that this stream. Ryan, since you're here, can you please retweet that with the proper hashtags? I'm sorry, man. I'm a Twitter virgin, Ryan. Gotta forgive me on that one. Alright, perfect. We got the data this time, and yeah. Okay, we're good. Alright, I think this function's done, so we can let's move forward to like the UI now. So one thing is I don't want to do this. I don't want to log. I don't want to print out. I definitely want to parse this. So maybe like, and I should honestly probably make this like a struct, but for now, I will player info make this struct or class or something later. I'll do like a string. Should I make it a string? I'll make it a string. Wins, losses. Okay. So let me parse this real quick. Man, I'm just so dead right now. All right. I love you guys in the chat memeing right now. All right, let's write this. I gotta edit some stuff though. All right, JSON object, create response, get a JSON object. Yep. Definitely not ID tokens. So I know it was player data. I got an email. Hold on. This is important. No, it's not. Okay. So. Thank you, Ryan, for retweeting that. Really appreciate it, my friend. Okay. What am I doing? That feeling when you're so tired that you don't even know what you're doing. Oh yeah. I wanted to look at the logs to know like kind of the. Oh wait, I can see it here. Player data, but I want to see what the actual response looks like. So data return. Did I remove? Yeah, I removed the print sting where I got rid of the thing. But I know it's player data, so it's right. Or wait, I can just run it again, see what it looks like. Yeah, okay, that's the response. Okay, so player data. Okay, so problem is it's not a string field, it's an object. Player data. But see, that'll be in the form of a JSON string. So then I need to deserialize it again. SSL pinning. M1. I don't know if like Unreal's HTTP library like handles that already. M1. Maybe a Millis would know, because Millis is definitely more of a security guy. Like he's definitely smarter than me on this type of stuff. So I'm not too sure. Like Unreal may have like built-in logic for that already, but I'm like the worst person to ask when it comes to that. Okay, so I'm gonna do f-string player data. Get rid of that. So that's gonna be in the form of a JSON string. Right. So I'm not doing any of this. So I need to literally just rewrite it just to see what it looks like. Player data. So if that's a string, magma reef. do not know who that is. So if I do this, then that's some crazy parsing. Let me see what JSON object has in it, because maybe I don't have to like deserialize a bunch of things. Oh, my bad. Oh, I could do that. Oh, yeah, get object field will work. What's get field? No, get object field works. M1. What is wrong with light mode? M1. We must convert, we must give in to the light. M1, if it's really bothering you though, on a serious note, I will I'm willing to switch to dark mode just for you, sir. Just let me know if you are like, if you really need like dark mode, because I know some people are kind of sensitive to the light, so. Just let me know. Because like, if that is the case, also, if you do want me to go to dark mode, then can you tell me how to in Visual Studio if you know how to? If you don't, then I could just Google it, because I don't know how to myself, to be quite honest with you. Alright, so I have that. Taj, you are a memer. My goodness. Absolute memer. Man, I gotta keep looking at the JSON string. So it's losses with a capital, okay. Alright, losses. Taj, I use light mode anytime, any day of the week. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna look something off screen real quick. Just very curious right now. Alright, we're back. If it's really hurting your guys' eyes though, again, just let me know. I will switch. I will do that, even though I like light mode, but I know some people don't. So, and also it's kind of a meme at this point, so yeah, it's kind of a meme. So, wait, did I spell losses wrong? No, I didn't. Okay. I'm surprised 7 people are even watching. Thank you to all 7 people who are currently watching. Taj, yes, but we have to be careful with that because we're kind of cutting on a fine line. If we use assets from the game directly, I don't want to like fall into that trap where they can like. I don't know. I just feel there's a lot of legalities. I remember when a YouTuber made a Mario Kart remake, and that got a lot of heat from Nintendo. Like he actually got a DMCA notice. I think he put his game on where did he put his game on? It was wherever most people put Unity web games on, like that site. I think I even put a game on there once, but it got like a DMCA notice. So um so Taj, we have to be a little careful with that. I'm not necessarily saying no, but we would have to be careful. But see, Taj, if we don't release it to the pub, see, I mean that is potential idea, right? Like we could just not release it to the public, but it's also like the idea was to make the game for like education content primarily. So I would like to make a decent chunk of it open source, but yeah, right. I wanted to do that, but things happen. But we'll see. We don't have to necessarily remake everything, like all the assets. Like I'm sure we could port like some assets here and there, but um yeah, I'm sure like I don't we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And we'll try to make as much as we can like cuz we've also gained a lot of, fans who are willing to like make a lot of these assets now, um so yeah. Not I'm not sure at this moment. All right. So wins is oh my goodness, I have to keep running this cuz I don't know what the response looks like. All right, it's still a string. Okay, so yeah, Taj, I'm fine with that. I think that's absolutely fine. But yeah, yeah, I'm fine with that. Taj, it's not that I don't. It's just like I gotta see. I gotta see what happens. Honestly, I just gotta talk with like everyone, like including you, Pivot, Leo, Beast. Interesting M1. I didn't know that. Yeah, cause like, but yeah, I'm sure I probably could. But like sometimes you don't know. Sometimes like laws can be very tricky. Like it's kind of like copyright music. Right now there's a lot of music on YouTube that's royalty free or copyright free, but then you never know when the artist signs with a label in like 2 3 years and that music becomes copyright, and then the label has a right to like go after like any content that use that music. So I'm not saying Fortnite or Epic Games would ever do that, but it's just tricky. Um, but again, like I'm open to using some assets, so I'm open like to using like a lot of assets actually. It's just we gotta like be careful because I'm sure like as long as the a lot of it is fan made, then I'm sure it will be fine. I'm not really worried about DMCA. I know Epic Games is not like Nintendo because yeah, you got Nintendo is strict with their DMCA's, I think, but Okay, M1. M1. I'll take your word for it though. Um, I see. Honestly, we'll just find out. We'll find out. It's an interesting discussion though. It's an interesting discussion. All right, let me. I'm just gonna print this stuff. Wins. It's an interesting discussion indeed. Interesting discussion. And I am so tired. Now let's build it. I trust you, M1. I trust you, M1, because you're still watching the screen in light mode right now, even though you despise light mode. Oh shoot, M1, that doesn't sound good. The thing is though, I feel like a lot of the assets aren't even that hard to remake anyway. Especially like seeing what Leo's been able to do very impressively. So I'm sure if we just worked really hard at it, I'm sure we could make most of those assets anyway. But alright, as this builds, it's taking a while to build. Man, I'm so tired. Okay, yeah, it works. So we got that. Okay, so I want to do, let me open up the actual blueprint for this widget. Okay, so we have the web browser login, and we also have the skill level. So this, I think I'm gonna just get rid of. Where is this? Let me, oh, yeah, this is, what is this? Like, let's delete this. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Macrim reflect. Taj, you must learn to love the compile bell. The compile bell is a sound of happiness. I don't know. I was trying to say something deep, but that's funny. Yeah, this slider is gone. I had an idea with it, but it's not needed anymore. Skill level, I think. What is that? No, that's absolutely stupid. Let's get rid of. Actually, I could use a text box though, so I will keep it. Let's make the text here wins. Should I just make this one text box? Wait, let me see. Wins, let me just put a default. So win 0. Okay, it's like all the way over there. I don't want it over there though. Is the text centered? It is. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's better. And we don't have to put it all the way at the top either. We can make it like that. 34. 40. I'll make it like, or I'll make the width 24. Is that big enough? What? Brother Braden, no, this is for a tutorial project. I'm sorry if that was disappointing to you. I just want to check something real quick. Alright, I think we're good. Never mind. Okay. So I'll make this like 100. Oh, probably more. I'll make it like 150. Yeah, I think that's good. And then I'll make another. So this is skill text blocks wins. Okay. Let me make another one. Text block losses. Let's put that here. I want to put this like, so like 50. Like this losses. It shouldn't intersect. I don't know why these intersect, because the height is 40 pixels long and they're 40 pixels apart in the y-axis. But if I have to move it down more, then I'll move it down more. That's really weird. Okay, I'll stick with that though. This is just dumb UI stuff anyway, so, alright. I'll probably make this one even bigger, 170, yeah. Okay, this button though. Baraka, my man. Good to see you, Baraka. I love to see you, man. Welcome, good sir. Welcome. We got so many people here today. This is crazy. Baraka, just to fill you in, okay, actually, Baraka, I could probably just show you. So, wait, if I play this, never mind. I do wanna show you, wait, why is it failing to compile? Oh, it's probably because of this, right? No. Wait, why is it failing to compile? Of course, Brock, anything for you. How have I been? I've been good. I've just been busy with work, like my job, not YouTube. A little tired right now, but this weekend I won't be tired, and I'm happy for that because we're gonna get a lot of stuff done with this tutorial project done. Mark my words. And I know I said that last weekend, but we made so much progress with this project. So in yesterday's stream, I made a Lambda function, a Lambda API, an authorized Lambda API. So you need to authenticate yourself first, get an access token, and send that to this API through the headers, the request headers, and then what this would do is it would create like kind of an item in a DynamoDB table. So the username is gathered from Cognito. It's just randomly generated when you sign into the game and give permissions to Cognito through your Google account. And The idea is because for the matchmaking, the rule set requires some kind of like player skill attribute, and I want to do like some kind of win loss type number for that player skill attribute. So, oh my goodness, Barack, I'm really sorry to hear that. Don't You should not apologize at all. Are you okay though? That's terrible. I hope you're okay. I hope your home or shelter or whatever is good. I hope no one's like injured. I think that matters more. No power for almost 2 weeks. That's crazy. And it's still raining. Wow. Hmm. Don't know what to say. Oh, get skill level. Remove binding. I don't even like. Is that even a thing? This function should be destroyed. Were these variables made by me? Hmm. Okay. Oh shoot! I did not mean. Oh no. Wait. Okay. That compiled now. I had an old function that was garbage, so I got rid of that. This button though. Wait, did I actually? Okay, I didn't do anything with that. U web browser. So let me. So this is ultimately what the game should look like. Let me think about this. So this text. I think it's fine. What is the font here? 24. Okay, that might be a little small. Thank you, Barack. No, I'm honestly, I'm really thankful for you watch. I'm thankful for like all of you guys watching, honestly. Because you guys, I'm pretty sure everyone watching these streams has only said things nice. Baraka, don't worry. There's no rush. Fortnite, and I was just talking about with Taj and M1. Like we will go back to Fortnite clone once this tutorial project is done. And I'm thinking 1-2 weeks at most, because I think this weekend we'll actually finish the actual project, and then we're gonna just test it a little bit. Once we do that, we can actually film the actual tutorials, which we'll do offline. And then, yeah, climate change is actually real though. Baraka, wise words. I wish my president agreed with you. But ooh, I should not. I don't want to make this channel political. So forget I even said that. But climate change is actually real. I do believe that, Baraka. Eddie Wu. I know Eddie Wu. Or I don't literally know Eddie Wu, but I wait, Eddie Wu, is that's a program. Oh, Eddie Wu. Yeah, this is the OP teacher guy. Yeah, I love this guy. I love Eddie Wu. I think yeah, he's Australian. This guy's awesome. I remember when I was in high school. I watched this guy all the time. Yeah, I'm looking at like the search results, like all of his videos. What is 0 to the power of 0? Why is 0 factorial equal 1? Yeah, this guy's awesome. No, this guy I really aspired to beat because... Not because he looks like me, but... I mean, I just love what he does. I love how he teaches. I love how engaging he is with his students. I think that fosters like good, development and growth for his students. And he's also entertaining. So I really like that, and that's what I think Flopperham strives to be. So thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I do kind of look like him. I used to. If I got a buzz cut, I think I'd really look like him. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I think if I got a buzz cut, I'd look like him. Yeah, actually, I take it back. We do look alike. We both got like the weird ears. Or they're not weird, they just flag out. So, all right, sorry about that, guys. So let's go back to this. So we have button join game. Yes, Taj, I agree. He actually I had one really good math teacher in high school, but did not like he did not like the students at my school, so he kind of dipped as soon as he could, which was unfortunate. Okay, I think I'm just going to use one variable for this, one button. I'm going to use one button for canceling and starting. For start. Yeah, one button for starting and stopping matchmaking. So okay, I gotta get like, so how does this work? So this stuff is all hidden, right? Hidden. How do I hide this stuff again? Does anyone know? It's visibility. Yeah, hidden, hidden, hidden. Okay. No, Taj, you're good, man. I love talking, man. Talking is fun, man. Baraka, do I do martial arts? No, but I do like watching combat sports. I don't know if you remember Baraka, but the Tyson Fury Wilder match. I love watching boxing, MMA. I love Conor McGregor. But can't actually do that stuff. I wish. I would do combat sports if I could actually if I could do it and stay pretty, but I can't do that. All right, so I gotta get all these widgets. So I gotta first get the buttons. So I'll make U button. Taj, boring people said talking is not fun. All right, let's make some more widgets. So we need a U button. Join. What do I want to call this? I'll call this the matchmaking button. I actually like that better because this will be used for stopping and starting matchmaking. Can I summon a dragon? I wish. That would be awesome if dragons were real. Button. I'm just gonna make this matchmaking. I think matchmaking is one word, right? Yeah, it's one word. Button matchmaking. Let's do that. Maybe I'll call this Okay, so right now it's join game by default. So I want the matchmaking button. I'm definitely gonna have a boolean. Searching for game. We'll initialize that to false, because obviously to do for later, these three URL variables, put these into a file eventually and read from that file and ignore that file. I just read the chat. Oh my goodness. Thank you, NR. Searching for game equals false. Because you're not going to be searching for a game when the game, or when it starts. I don't like that name. I don't know what else to name the text block. I'll just do text block matchmaking then. I think you're right, NR. Sorry about that. I agree. That name should be text block underscore matchmaking. I'm not the best with naming conventions, especially when I'm going fast, which I tend to do with these streams, so forgive me for my poor naming conventions. What am I doing? Okay, so yeah, searching for game. Yeah, so I want to make the rest of the variables for all the widgets. So we got the U button. Is it called a F text field or whatever? U text block, U text block. Wins text block. Nah, NR, I kind of actually looked at it. I thought the name was too long. I think text underscore matchmaking was good too. Honestly, I don't know what's good anyway, so. We have an error somewhere? Maybe not. I'll find that when I compile. Alright, matchmaking button. U button. Now I have to initialize all my U widgets. The most fun part of my life. Button underscore matchmaking. Also, I have to look up the include statement for U button. Gotta get the header. Gotta get the header. Header is this guy. I won't add all of these all at the same time. Oh wait, did I already have it? Oh, I did have it already. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me, guys? I'm gonna get rid of editable text box. I don't really think I need that anymore. I think I was trying to do something with that before, but I don't think I really need that anymore. What else am I doing? So I think first, when I'm just as like a test kind of deal, I'm gonna comment that out. Let's do what is it? Web browser, I think. Yeah, web browser. Let's set that to invisible. Set visibility. So we'll set that to false, and then join. Or sorry, matchmaking button. set visibility to true. And I don't know why I'm getting like an error. Oh, shoot. ESlate visibility. Dot. Wait, what? What is this variable? Not visible. Sounds pretty fine to me. Type name is not allowed. Because I don't know how to use the set visibility method. Welcome back, M1. Set visibility. This is blueprints though. I need the C++. Baraka, someone asked that in a former stream. The answer is I'm not really sure. I can send you a video of like the performance differences between C++ and blueprints. I thought it was a very good video. I'll send it to the chat. I don't know really what to make of the video. I'm not really an expert on performance. I mean, I know a little bit about like algorithm optimization, but like in terms of like game engine performance, don't really know like the difference-ish. Or I don't know like the nuances, I guess. Toggle visibility. No, I want to do set, maybe like, let's do uWidget. I think it's a uWidget function anyway. Set visibility. So why is it not, do I need this? I think I need this. Probably why. Why is it not? Oh my goodness. Ian R, my man. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't think I need this. Thank you. Thank you, Ian R. NR and Ian R. Thank you. So the browser we want to make hidden, and the button we want to make visible. Thank you, sir. Just amazing. ENR, you get gold points. Thank you, sir. Also, just for anyone like new to the channel or anything, we do have like a Discord. I can oh shoot, sorry about that, guys, if that was too loud. If the compile sound is too loud, just let me know, guys. If you guys want to join the Discord, we do have a link in the description. I will, of course, send it to the chat right now. But we would love to have all you guys, since you guys, I think, decent amount of you are friends of Sertaj, and Sertaj is a great fellow, so it'd be good to have all of you guys there. All right. Okay. Yeah, that works. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, man. I know this is taking a while. And I talk to Ryan about this all the time. Like if I wasn't working full time and I was doing this full time, I was telling him like I work on this. If I worked on this like a full time job, 8 hours a day, full time, I would have finished this probably in like a week or two, because it's just like having that like constant like consistent flow of just like not being interrupted. Because every time I take a break away from this GameLift stuff and then come back, I always have I'm sorry. If I or it's like because every time I take a like even just a small break from like this GameLift stuff and then I come back, I always just spend like so much time trying to recuperate what I've been doing from before. But ENR, first off, I'm glad you learned C++. C++ is awesome. We don't have enough people using it. Everyone uses blueprints. Drag and drop inventory sounds freaking awesome to me. EC2 dedicated server instance, honestly, that's fine too. And I thought it would never come. It is coming. Um, Glad you learned C++ because it'll make the tutorials easier to follow. And yeah, our thing will be free. We're not going to make anyone buy a plugin. I know there's another group of people offering a plugin to, use certain AWS SDK functions and blueprints. But in my honest opinion, if you know C++, and I'm sure you know this, ENR, there's really not. If you know C++, there's really no point in buying that plugin because you'll find that it's pretty easy to wrap those AWS SDK functions in blueprints using C++ code. Also, if you've watched and I'm sure it's fine if you haven't, but if you watch like prior streams, the best practice it's not even to directly call GameLift functions through your UI. In fact, you shouldn't even use any AWS SDK functions directly through your client, not UI. I said UI before, but I meant client. Um, yeah, it's always better to go through like some kind of API service that'll do all the AWS SDK function calls for you. So I'm really excited because we are so close now to getting this done. Can't wait to test this and then can't wait to make the tutorials and then we can move on to Fortnite clone and right off to the sunset. But hopefully I didn't talk too much there. I feel like sometimes I talk and I'm talking to a mirror. Okay, let me get the other widgets now though, because I definitely need that. So we want the wins text block. Wins, and we're gonna do the same for losses. Okay, and then we're gonna make these visible as well too. Thank you, ENR. I highly appreciate that. Set visibility and state visibility. Visible. Yes, Baraka, yes. So like that, I think right now on my GitHub profile, I have a project called Game of Client SDK or something, but that will be deleted very soon. Is that to prevent hack? I'm actually not. I think so. Again, I'm not really an expert on this stuff. All I know is that that's just what Amazon and GameLift recommend. If you go on their very verbose, hard to navigate documentation, you will find a page that outlines the. Thank you for tuning in. Good luck on your stuff and have a good night. Hope to see you. Might stop by later. No problem, ENR. Have a good night if I don't see you again, or morning, or afternoon. But yeah, Baraka, I mean, it'll make it harder, right? Because a couple things. Because one, if you do call GameLift functions directly, like if you add the AWS SDK to your project, you need like some kind of secret key or access key. But with going through an API service, you can just make HTTP requests and add temporary AWS credentials to request headers. And the keyword is temporary here because in case you do get hacked, then the user can just, if they find out, assuming they can hopefully use some kind of mechanism to invalidate current tokens, like current AWS credentials. I still don't know how that works exactly, but Fabric Node. What is Fabric Node? I don't know what this is, but this sounds very useful. So I'm glad to hear, Mr. Taj. Alright, so we're gonna set wins text block dot set. I apologize for that. I don't know if anyone heard that, but that was a man sneezing very loudly. Cloud Baraka. So we're using DynamoDB for that. So like this is the username auto-generated by Cognito, and right now I'm just storing wins and losses because that's all I'm going to use to simulate player skill level. So on the cloud. I know it's going to cost more money, especially since I use on demand, but it's such a powerful tool. I just think it is worth including in the tutorial, and the more services we integrate with GameLift, I just think the better. Also, it's convenient because these Lambda functions integrate so easily with these AWS features, so it's my opinion. But yeah. I was thinking about using Provision DynamoDB because it is cheaper, but honestly, even though it's cheaper, I looked at the pricing for DynamoDB on demand and it's still not that bad. So I don't know. I feel like maybe I'll do like an official cost analysis in the future. I'm just gonna do like a test just to make sure like this works. ftext. Oh man, I don't even know how to make ftext. Ftext. What is ftext? Oh man, I feel as though I've seen this so many times. Ftext format. Wait, there's gotta be a user. I always forget how to use ftext. I don't even know what ftext is. Wait, can I just do fstring to ftext? That'd be so much easier, honestly. Because I know fstrings, and I can like kind of do it later. So I don't know. I just feel like fstring's so easy to use. From fstring to ftext. Okay, it's easy. just make this like test. Can I do this? I can. I didn't know that. Yeah, I just want to do some tests right now. Yeah, I'm just dumb, Taj. Also, I'm like really tired. Very, very tired. Alright, let's look at this. Baraka, we're gonna find that out. So Baraka, the only way, so from what I know, the only way that'll work is if, so they're gonna call an API eventually that will initiate a matchmaking request, and that API will return the ticket ID. So right now the default timeout value for the request is like about 10 minutes. I know that's very long. I might shorten that in the future. I think that was just the default value. But after 10 minutes, their matchmaking ticket will time out. If by 10 minutes they still can't join a game. And during this 10 minutes, I'm going to have the client call another API that checks the status of their ticket. This API that checks the status of their ticket will call a Lambda API. This Lambda API, yeah, the client will call constantly, maybe like every 10 or so seconds. It will call a Lambda API that checks the status of their ticket. Now, how does that work? Well, I will show you, Mr. Baraka, since you are a good man. So there is a I have a table called matchmaking tickets. And right, so you see it's keyed by ticket ID and it's sorted by timestamp. That's the sort key. So that we get the latest messages for a ticket. It's easy to like query for that on the API side, but basically it has information about the ticket, like the status. You see the type, matchmaking searching, matchmaking succeeded, matchmaking timed out. There's like a couple more statuses, but we won't go into that. How does this database get updated? So we have a Lambda function subscribed to an SNS topic. So that's this guy, store GameLift events in DynamoDB. This function, what it does, since it's subscribed to SNS topic, we get messages from GameLift. Specifically, we want to filter, we want to check for messages of type GameLift matchmaking event, right? And when we get these types of messages, we basically parse them in a way to make them, pretty simple, and we store them in DynamoDB. So like in the case for matchmaking succeeded, that's really the only case where like these tickets will actually have a lot of data besides the status of the ticket. They'll have game session info, which contains like the connection information as well as the player session ID and the team that the player will be on. I know that was a lot, Baraka, but like Taj said, we are all dumb ASSF at midnight. Oh man, I'm so dead. All right, let's keep going. Guys. So where was I? All right, so yeah, we got this stuff. All right, that was just a test. I just want to make sure, like, we got that stuff. I might keep this modular. I might Should I separate this logic? I think it's pretty straightforward. I don't think I need to separate into a separate method. 522 Baraka, that's crazy. I feel you. I'm so tired, so I feel you. Yes, Amelis. You are correct. Alright, let's make a function and bind that. I gotta look up how to do that. Where's the U button? Okay. Check if login is successful. Alright, U function. Yeah, Baraka, I know, I forgot. I was gonna get like some kind of like end card to end the stream on. I know, I was asking Pivot to make it. I don't think he ever got to it, and I'm not the type of guy to like rush people. Yeah, you can call me Chris Taj. No problem with that. No problem at all. Void on matchmaking button. Click, press. What's the difference between clicked and pressed? Does anyone know? Does anyone know the difference? Oh. When you release it. Oh, then I definitely want on click then. Yeah, I definitely want on click then, if that is the case. I am so tired, I am so tired, I am so tired. Ryan John 2040. This is the guy who worked on the GameLift client SDK, the first version, the one that we use in our first set of GameLift tutorials. I have to Wow, he's still actually pretty active. Yeah, because I was saying in yesterday's stream, I need to go back and undo all my changes to his SDK. I feel so terrible, honestly. Like, I really should not have done that stuff, honestly. Yeah, I feel absolutely terrible for that, so I need to go back and change all that stuff, so anyway, I don't want to feel sorry for myself. Because I remember at first when I was remaking these tutorials, I was like, let me add on to the Yeti Tech client SDK. But as I realized, the AWS SDK is just so huge, it just wasn't humanly like feasible or humanly worth it to um not, or it wasn't humanly worth it to wrap all these SDK functions in blueprints. And then when I saw the game architecture picture in the GameLift docs, I was like, well, the recommended practice is to use an API service anyway. Also, an API service is better because using the AWS SDK in JavaScript is just way more convenient than running CMake and MS-Build to generate the DLL and lib files for the AWS SDK and C++. Thank you, Taj. You are absolutely right. I'm definitely going to use OnClick. So yeah, I think maybe by the end of the stream, I put that as a to-do, right, to do that. Yeah, revert my change to the Yeti Tech SDK. Okay. I see. Gotcha, Taj. Thank you for that amazing explanation. I do appreciate that, sir. No, Taj, you're right. I looked it up. I saw. I think you're absolutely right. But yeah, I will make a function. I'll probably make it like right here. Let's just add a G-engine statement here. Matchmaking button clicked. And we will, so I think it's literally just man, I literally gotta look up the syntax. Unreal Engine button on click C++. Add dynamic. Got it. Wait. That's true, Taj. They are indeed very, very similar. Because at the end of the day, all Blueprints is it's just a visual scripting language that's made possible because Epic Games wraps so many C++ functions with more C++ that gives it the functionality to be used in Blueprints. If it weren't for that, then yeah, it would not be possible. I don't know if that's necessarily true, Baraka. I don't think Blueprints is. I think Blueprints is faster to compile, but in terms of actual performance in the game, and I could be wrong. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe. But I think also that's what you meant, Baraka. So I do apologize. I don't mean to correct you because I think what you're saying is correct. Dot add dynamic. Why is this not working? Is it just add now? Oh, I could do that. I'll make a script delegate for now because I don't know how else to do it. Gotcha, Baraka. Sorry, man. Yeah, that's what I thought. Does anyone watch superhero movies? I recently watched them. I know it's kind of random, but I recently watched the latest DC animated Superman movie, Red Sun. I thought it was really good. I was just curious if anyone here watched it because I know like some of us here like Marvel movies, so I was interested to see his Oh, Baraka, that's interesting. I didn't even know that stat. That's crazy. 20% slower. But yeah, I'm just curious because I really love that movie. Yes, Taj, it is crazy. I do agree. Because it's just so big. Like, the engine is so big, so it's crazy to think how much they've wrapped in blueprints. Or wrapped for blueprints, I should say. Okay, matchmaking button clicked. So what do I want to do now? Baraka, you wouldn't be... Well, I mean, maybe you'd be a farmer. I don't know. Solid DC fan. Baraka, did you watch, I guess did you watch Superman then? Dude, it is, Taj. It is. Blueprint library is absolutely huge. It's crazy. Alright, what do I want to do now? Because I'm really tired. I want to delete that repo. Yes, Baraka, that is indeed the plot. I like the movie personally. I think like people are split 50-50 on it because it's not strictly based on the comics, which I don't know about you guys, but I kind of if a movie adapts a comic, I don't want it to literally adapt the comic as like a comic reader myself. Cause like you know the ending. And at that point I like the twist. Like I don't know if any of you guys are if you, any of you guys watch uh Batman Hush. I won't spoil it if you guys didn't, but um yeah, Baraka, it's different. It's not like the comics, which again I like because I don't want to know everything. I feel like that's defeats the purpose of watching like movies. Taj, yeah, I'll rest. I'll literally use this time to delete my repo because I really don't think I'm gonna use that anymore. It's gonna be sad though because this was the repo that had, or maybe wait, let me make sure I have a local copy of it because I don't want to get rid of it completely because I did, you know, do so much work on it with Emilis. I do want to keep it on my local machine for memory. So, all right, I do have it on my local machine, so I'll get rid of it. Let's get rid of this guy. Of course, I typed it wrong. I hate how GitHub makes you type the name of the repo to delete it. Batman series. Ooh. Oh. Uh. If you're. Taj, I'll stream for just like a little more, but if you want to go, feel free to. I really appreciate you coming on. So if you're leaving, then I will. Okay. I'll see you later, Taj. Thank you for tuning in. It was really fun talking to you. Thank you, Taj. Yeah, this weekend, tomorrow and Sunday, I'm going to be streaming a lot. Just need that rest, just need that food in my belly, and we will be good to go. I'm going to be like a Lamborghini. Unless Lamborghini, or maybe I'll be like a really good Toyota. I don't really know what's a good analogy, but thank you. Thank you for joining, Taj. It was really good talking to you. Baraka, favorite Batman series? That is a great question. What is my favorite Batman series? Peace. Favorite Batman animated series? Okay, Baraka. I'm gonna throw a curveball at you. I don't necessarily know if this is my favorite, but I did love this series. Batman the Brave and the Bold. Now, I'm gonna sound really hypocritical when I say that because this series actually follows the comics very well. And I know I just talked about how, yes, a Honda Civic, Ryan, I agree. I know I just talked about how I don't like movies like being completely like the comics, but I don't know why. I just love Batman Brave and the Bold. I don't know why, because it was, I like the playful and joyful aspect of it. But I don't know if that's my favorite, but Brock, I love the jokes. But yeah, Baraka, what do you think Batman Brave and the Bold? Did I throw a curveball at you? Do you even know what it is? I actually think I was actually shocked actually how many people know that show. Okay. Should I undo my changes now to the... I do want to get the text. Okay, you know what I can do? I can do if... What was the boolean? If searching for game else. I can do some like preliminary logic. If searching for game, cancel matchmaking ticket. So I'm definitely, first off, that's going to be my first thing. I definitely need a variable for that. Matchmaking ticket. Or I'll just call this ticket ID. AWS stuff. GameLift stuff. Widgets. Lambda APIs. Delegate functions. On response received functions. Just commenting my code so it's a little easier to understand. Yes, Baraka, I love Gotham. My goodness. I was skeptical at first because when I saw the trailer, I was really excited at the concept. Like, yes, Batman's upbringing. But I'm not always the biggest fan of live action shows. I don't know why, but Gotham was fantastic. I love Gotham. Barack, I agree. Honestly, man, you and me, just go to a bar. I'll bring my water bottle. We'll just talk about Batman. But yeah, Gotham was like, at least for me, Gotham was shockingly good. Like, oddly shockingly. But yeah, Baraka, I agree, man. I think we'd be great friends. I love talking to you, or I love chatting with you. As well as I do with, like, all my other, uh, all of our other fans as well. Cancel matchmaking ticket, initiate matchmaking request. I don't know if I'll get to this tonight. I think what I'm just gonna like kind of like write out a blueprint of what I will do. Searching nervous. Oh my goodness. Yes, Baraka. Yes, yes. Searching for game. Okay. I definitely want to. So obviously at the end, I want to switch to text. How would I do this though? Can I access widgets like within a widget? Oh, I gotta get the children. Get child. I mean, there's only one, so like. Can I just do something like this? Can I get the widget from name or no? I can't. Okay, that's fine. I'll just do get child. Yeah, I guess I got no choice. You're right, Baraka. I just do set text. No. Okay, that's fine. You text block. Button text. Let's cast this. Oh, is it just that? Oh, wait, what? So why does this not work? Oh, wait, what? Oh, my bad. I'm going too tired right now. We'll do, so if I initiate it, I'll just do cancel, right? Yeah, I get what you're saying, Barack. I think this should work. Oh, I gotta do this stupid F text. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Baraka. I think I got it. I don't need to create the child should be there. I think like in the blueprint I made it, so get child at 0 should work because it's the text is the only child, and all I want to do is just change the. I just want to change the button text every time I click the button, really. So, but thank you, Baraka, as usual. Beautiful sound. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna probably, so first of all, let's get rid of that. Let's commit our changes. It's only 9:40. Oh, yeah, because I started, I don't even have a good sense of time. I do want to keep going, but for my sake, I probably won't. Should I undo the Yeti tech changes now or later? I think I'm just gonna do it later. I think honestly, it's not worth dragging this dead ship any further. So I'm just gonna push the changes. A lot of UI changes. So let's I think everything's saved, right? Okay. Yeah, I just want to do that. Save everything. I think everything here is saved as well. Just gonna recompile. I'm pretty sure it's good. Yeah. All right, git add. Let's add everything. Let's commit. What did I do? Oh, parse the player data response from the Lambda API, as well as added code for setting widget visibility upon a successful sign-in. That's pretty much it. Let me push that. I think that's pretty much it. I'm cutting the stream short. Tired. Save the fuel for tomorrow. I'm gonna go full Honda Civic mode, like Ryan said. So I think that'll be it for today's stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. I want to give a shout out to Barack, of course, Ryan, Taj Games. Who else came to watch? Millis, NR, M1, Brother Braden, and I believe that's it. Cutting the stream short, but I'm telling you guys this week, tomorrow, Sunday, we're going to go ham. We are going to go ham. We are so close. I mean, just look at these comments right here. This is it. It's pretty much this. We have to write the APIs for starting and canceling a matchmaking request. The starting one's already done. I just have to deploy the API. Then we also have to write an API for polling the DynamoDB database holding the GameLift event data about specific tickets. Once we get those 3 APIs done, that is it, guys. That is literally it. And then we test. So, that is it, guys. Thank you all for watching, and peace.